Hi, this is Emilio Williams. I'm the president of the Koi Group, and what you're about to witness is an experience that I had at the Little River Zoo in Norman, Oklahoma. And let me tell you, folks, first of all, I want to give a special thanks to all of the staff. They're committed, passionate people about animal life and working with our young people. And I was not able to meet with each one of them, but they were willing to allow me to follow them around, visit with them, and get them on camera to present this story to you. And I'm going to tell you something. When you go, this is a family environment. I have never in my life been this close to animals. It's a reconnection, people, and it's an alternative way to educate your young people. So if you're looking for a way to reconnect, engage with passionate people, get closer to animal life, and reconnect with your own spirit, visit the Little River Zoo in Norman, Oklahoma. Peace, and enjoy this.
We've been here since 1996, and what our mission is here is, first of all, it's such a beautiful setting and a peaceful place for people to come and be able to relax and feel at harmony with nature. That's why we have animals that walk around everywhere, so that people feel immersed in the experience as opposed to feeling separated in the experience like in a traditional zoo. And so we feel like it's a healing place. It's not just a healing place for animals, but it's a healing place for people too.
What we're going to do is we're going to get you lined up, we're going to assign you to your tour guides, and we'll get you started seeing the animals. After you get to take your tour and meet all the animals, we're all going to meet at a picnic area. We'll show you where that is, okay? We'll have a really great fun picnic, and then we're going to do a special program for you so you'll get to meet more of our animals, get to pet them and handle them. We'll bring them to you. It'll be totally awesome. Is it last chance to yell today? Is everybody ready? Yeah! Me too.
The gestation period for these guys is actually about 30 days. After 30 days, they crawl from the birth canal up until the mothers get their sight. And so since he was lactose intolerant, he actually couldn't see. His mother actually kicks him out of her pouch. Just hold it in your hand, he'll get. Oh.
In a kangaroo.
There you go. Don't throw the whole thing out there. Look. Yeah, break it up like that. The whole thing.
The kangaroo.
Did you feed any animals?
Yeah.
Which ones you feed?
The one had red eyes and the
goat.
The doe.
I really like it because it's small enough to where my kids can, you know, move around and look, and there's enough room that they can all see it, and they got to see quite a bit of animals here. They really like it.
I like the monkeys, the ducks, the kitties, and the snakes, and the fox.
Where? You go ahead, give him a pat. Just don't pat him on his head.
Hey, Mama, you want to touch it? Mama, hold your hand.
You want to pet him?
Can I pet him?
Okay, go ahead.
Put him on my
Yeah, go ahead, touch it.
I think he might be a little too big to put on your waist. He might weigh more than you do.
Go ahead.
You said, how did I? Oh, don't hit him. Just give him a just pet him nice. I just like seeing the kids' faces light up when I'm telling them something about that. Run back and tell your friends. I saw the smallest fox in the whole world today here at Little River Zoo.
I know.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go put it back up.
They're really cool, and they like to dance. Now here's what we got to find out, is if you can make them dance, okay? Now here's how we're going to try to make them dance. One, we're going to say dance. The next thing we're going to do is we're all going to dance, like this. Everybody get your groove on, come on. There you go. Can you get grooving? Now, let's see if Phil can give us a dance. Will you dance? Will you dance with us?
Snake.
Hands-on, I guess, where the kids get to touch the animals and feed them, and yeah, they like it. I like it. They liked it. The llamas.
I had fun because those trees has long, and then the giraffe by the trees.
My favorite animal probably here at the zoo would probably have to be, I love the kangaroos. Yeah, probably kangaroos. My favorite one is probably Jack. He's Jackson. He was actually a kangaroo. He was actually born blind, but I love him just the same.
I think that animals can really teach us like how that we can all live in harmony, and that each of us individually has a role on this planet, and no creature too small or too large is any less important or any more important than anyone. And that I think if we all understood that, then our world could be a lot better. Ever since I started working out here, like I actually feel like I'm making an impact, and like it's changed my way of thinking so much. Like I used to be like really self-centered and just like really just kind of living for myself, but when I started working out here, like now I live for these animals.
All of our programs are based on a progressive form of education called humane education, and really fundamentally what we're teaching children is about being empathetic to animals and nature, and learning how to be kind and compassionate. And what we know about that type of education is that that translates over to how we treat each other as human beings. We're really not a zoo about animals, we're really a zoo about people. And we're trying to raise a generation of children to be conscious and intentional in the things that they do in their lives, and that begins with how they learn how to treat animals and nature as young children. And that's really what we're about.
This is amazing, you know, whenever you start off as a tour guide, you know, and your people come in here and you give them a tour and they come in thinking they're just going to see some animals, you know. And whenever they leave, they have a look on their face that's just like, wow, I didn't know that, you know, and it just does something for you. You've changed somebody's life. People just don't seem to care nowadays. And so whenever you get people coming in, and especially kids, and you see just the difference when they leave. They're tired, they're sweaty, but they won't stop talking about it. And it gives them a different outlook on understanding how to care for something. So much out there that, you know, can hurt kids, and, you know, guns and violence and things like that, when you can come out here and see the animals and see the kids interact with them, and they're really smart. They really listen to what you say, and, you know, you tell them how to act with the animals and how not to act with the animals, and they are on it, you know, they're really smart. And I think that parents really misjudge their own kids, you know, and not seeing that how intelligent they are. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell parents other than give your kids a chance.
Some way or another, I can reach this younger generation and to find some venue, some avenue to get them back into nature, back appreciating and loving the animals like I do, which I'm a complete animal nut, and to experience the things that my generation got to experience. We played more outside. We got to go camping and hiking, and it's not that youth don't get to do that today. It's just that it seems like to me today, most of the kids that I get to meet, their favorite animal is a transformer. It's a cartoon character on TV, and what I really want to be able to do is to be a part of something that reconnects them to nature, to our animals, so they can learn to love them and appreciate them the way that we, the people that work here at the zoo, do. The community. This is the community zoo. So the first thing I would think would be let the people in the community to know what they have here, to be able to introduce them to the programs that we have available for adults and children, some of it about the animals that we have, but I think the biggest part that I hope for is to reach the youth today, the ones that are spending their social time on the internet. I'd like to have a venue. That's my way to introduce them to what's going on out here at Little River Zoo, what's going on with, you know, the animals, and hopefully get them so interested that they're ready to come out and visit and learn a little bit about what we can do as individuals to make our planet just a little bit cooler.
One of the tools that we use here, which is very non-traditional, but it is such a powerful tool with children and big kids too, is that we try to bring people emotionally connected to animals. And one of the ways that people do that is they get to touch and interact and be very, very close to the animals. So as you go on the tour, you're able to go in with the kangaroos and join them in their home. You're able to pet all kinds of different animals, and it is such a powerful experience that it makes an impression on someone that they not only hear our message more clearly, but it's experiences that literally will last a lifetime for them.
The family atmosphere that, you know, they have picnic tables out here where you can eat lunch, and then you can just make a full day of it. So, and it's small enough to where it's not really overcrowded all the time, and it's they can just move around and do what they want to do.